Google Gemini just launched a bunch of brand new updates that allow you to do some crazy things. For example, you can now turn your notebooks into videos from your mobile device. In addition to that, you can now create 3D worlds with Google Gemini, and they just launched a new automation platform that allows you to automate so many different tasks. By the end of this video, you're going to know about all these changes, how to use them, and some crazy use cases you could use them for. Okay, so that first upgrade that we need to actually go through is now if we come over to NotebookLM, we're going to see that when we actually come over here and we click into one of these notebooks, for example, I created this notebook about Yellowstone right here. We are now going to be able to come over into Studio right here, and you are going to see video overview. If you click on this video overview, this is going to allow you to now create video overviews directly from your phone. Now, there is one thing that I do want to note here. I also tried this on one of my accounts as a workspace account, and it didn't yet have this feature. So right now, this is only rolled out to personal profiles. In addition to that, as we can see right here, there are new options when it comes to video overview. Literally all you can do is click on video overview. Like if we click into audio tab, we're going to be able to customize this. If we click into flashcards, we're going to be able to customize this. But with video overviews right now on mobile, you are not actually able to customize this. So of course, if you did want to customize it, your best bet is just going to be logging on your computer because they do give you a bunch of options in order to customize it from your desktop. But of course, that was just the first upgrade. The second upgrade is now if you come over to labs.google, you are going to see Project Genie right here. And what this allows you to do is build 3D worlds, and it is absolutely insane. For example, this individual right here actually created this 3D world where they're a pack of cigarettes and they're walking around what looks to be like the New York City subway. This individual made this crazy looking video game where they're like this space cadet and it looks like they're on the moon with almost no gravity. This individual made what looks like GTA, but it looks like they're in Hollywood, California. And this person made this crazy looking video game right here. And we can see that they're even falling off the side of the earth here. Now, here's exactly how this works. Well, all you have to do is come over to labs.google. You're going to be able to log in, and you can see that you can create things under here. Now, you do need an Ultra subscription in order to do this, but I think in the next few weeks, they're going to be rolling this out to everybody. So even if you don't have an Ultra subscription, this is still going to be highly relevant to you. But essentially what you're able to do is you're able to come over here, and you're able to choose between third or first person if you wanted to. You could choose what your environment is going to look like, and you want to be as specific as possible, and then you could choose who your character is. You could have it be a person, you could have it be an animal, you can have it be an object, or you could have it be something else. And then this actually goes through and this generates your world. For example, in this one right here, it looks like we're in like some World of Warcraft setting. It kind of looks like Switzerland, and we're this dog right here. And we could see that we are able to actually shift around using the mouse keys. We could see that in the bottom right hand corner, or we could use WASD or the space bar to jump in the left hand corner over here. And basically we can control this and we could change this however we want in order to create these 3D worlds. Now this is insane because it makes anybody able to make a movie, able to make a crazy video, able to create a video game, and the opportunities are endless here. I mean, I want you to think about when we're all walking around with glasses on and you could kind of spawn anywhere that you want. Now, the next upgrade to Gemini is something that I wanted to show you that you actually have to add on to Gemini. So if we come over to my Chrome extensions right here, we could click on this and we could see this My Prompt Buddy prompt optimizer. And essentially this allows us to do two things. One, we could choose exactly what kind of prompt we're trying to create. For example, if we're trying to make a video prompt or an image prompt, this makes it way better, or just for a standard prompt. You simply just type in what your current prompt is. For example, make a newsletter for contentbuddy.ai. Then we describe our ideal output because your current prompt probably doesn't do this. And then essentially what this does is optimize your prompt for you. So I typed in here for my ideal output, I want a high converting newsletter that drives signups. And then all we have to do is click on optimize prompt. And this goes through and generates us a new prompt that we can use inside of Gemini without us having to leave Gemini. And we can see right here that we can now copy this. We could paste this right here. And this ends up giving us a way better optimized response than we otherwise would have had. In addition to that, you can also save your prompt right here if you like it. Or what I find incredibly powerful is if we come over to shortcuts right here, here, you could have all of your shortcuts. For example, this prompt right here, I use all the time. And in the past, I would have had to go into my notes or open up a new chat in order to access it. But now I could just access it right here, and then I could close this whenever I want. And it makes it incredibly easy to be able to take advantage of this stuff. In addition to that, they also have this web app right here that allows you to optimize prompts. You can compare different models. For example, you could compare all of Google's models to OpenAI's models, to Anthropic's models, to XAI models in order to see which one gives you better results or which one is the fastest. They also have this vault right here that literally has hundreds of different prompts for so many different situations, and you can even create your own library where you could save your own prompts and have a collection of them. And the best part about mypromptbuddy.ai is that you could go to the pinned comment below and get started with it today for free. This tool is an absolute no-brainer. It's going to help you get way more out of AI no matter what LLM you're using, and their shortcut feature is absolutely incredible. Now, that next upgrade that we need to talk about is going to be to Stitch right here, because if you are trying to make a mobile app, you are trying to make a web app, you're trying to make a website, anything like that, this right here is literally going to be your best friend. For example, let's say that we wanted to redesign a website. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to find a local Italian restaurant. So I'm going to type in local Italian restaurant, and then what we're going to be able to do is find one. For example, this one right here, and then we're going to click on website right here, and we are actually going to get this to redesign this website. We're just going to grab this URL over here. We're going to come over to Stitch. We're going to click this right here. We're going to change this to redesign, and we're going to say, please redesign this website for this Italian restaurant. And then what we're able to do, if we wanted to, is actually click on this right here, and you could see that we could upload things if we wanted to, or if we click right here, we could upload images or the URL. So I already have the URL right here, so I'm going to grab this. We're going to put in this website URL. So it's going to be able to access this. And then from here, this is going to go through, and this is actually going to redesign this. Now, this isn't that crazy because we were able to do this before in the past. But what you're going to notice is once this is redesigned, this is able to do some pretty insane thing. So we can see over here that this is now generating these two brand new designs. And if we wanted to, we could actually control how many different variations this is going to make. Right now, I just have it set to 2, but essentially this is using Nano Banana in order to redesign this website. And then the next stage that we're going to be able to do from this is get this to actually create these websites. So we could come over here and we could see how these actually look. This is what the original looks like. Doesn't look that great, but if we come over to Stitch, this makes these absolutely amazing. Now, if we wanted to change anything about this, literally all we would do is come over here, click on generate, and we could have it regenerate. We could have it create variations. We could edit this if we wanted to. We could preview this if we wanted to. We could export this if we wanted to. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to actually create the coded version right here. And now what this is going to do is boom, just like this, go off and actually code this. Or if we wanted to do the coded version of this, there's another way that we could do this by clicking on more right here, clicking on export, leaving this to AI Studio, and then just saying, make this real, build with AI Studio. And then what this is going to do is actually open up AI Studio with the prompt ready to go, with the UI ready to go. And this can actually build this out for you inside of AI Studio right here. And then you could download the code, you could host it inside of here, you could deploy this inside of here. And this is an incredibly easy way for you to be able to A/B test different features, different websites, different pages for your own apps, or be able to sell them to other people using literally this free AI tool from Google Gemini. Literally in seconds right here, this is going through and this is coding this. Look, it's already done the HTML, it's already done the JSON, it's now going through all these different components, and it is literally making a live functional website. And just like that, this literally went through and did this. We could see that this image isn't uploading, but this will be incredibly easy to fix. We'll literally just upload the image in here and say, hey, please add this image. But otherwise, this looks exactly like what we have created over here. In fact, I personally think it's a better version because the colors add up even better. Now, the last thing I wanted to show you here is how you can now begin to automate your work with Gemini. You literally just describe a task right here and Gemini will go off and actually do it for you. For example, I want to get a daily brief every morning that tells me all of the important emails I missed, all of the tasks I have open on my Google Tasks, and alerts me of any meetings for the day. Now, we simply just click on create right here, and this is literally going to go through, and this is going to build out this automation for us, which is insane. In addition to that, they have a bunch of different pre-built automations around email, around meetings, around tasks and action items, around customer connections, everyday essentials, and stuff like that I would strongly suggest you go through and you actually set all of these up. These are out of the box. You literally just click on this, connect everything, and boom, you're going to have all these automations set up. Now, if we come back over here, we can see what this actually looks like. This is now set to run on a schedule, and we could change this if we wanted to. This goes through, and this asks Gemini to do a bunch of different things. We give Gemini access to all of these different things right here, and then this is actually drafting an email with everything that Gemini learned right here and sending it to us every morning. That will be our daily brief. And if we didn't want it like that, we could add a step and we could get this to send this inside of our chat. We could get it to actually put it in a doc. We could get it to upload it as a task. However, we actually want to do this. And this is insane that Gemini can now go through and automate all these things for us. Now, the only downside to this right here is if we actually come over here and click on something like choose a step, we could see that we could take actions in Gemini, in chat, in Sheets, in Drive, in Docs, in Tasks. And if we come over here to Starter, we could see all the different starters here. So mainly, this is just Google products right now, but they should be rolling MCP out for this soon. So at the very least, if you're a Google user like I am, I would go through and start to build out these automations. Now, if you're enjoying this video and you want to see more AI updates like this, I would strongly suggest you smash that subscribe button. I upload videos like this almost every single day, and you're not going to want to miss them. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see a bunch of other changes that NotebookLM just dropped, I strongly suggest you check out this video right here that walks you through all of those changes.